Hey, I'm Jonathan Sewell Sales at Mitchell Mazda on the Boulevard in Enterprise. And it's finally here. I'm standing with the 2021 Mazda CX-5 Carbon Edition. Beautiful. And I can't wait to go inside, outside, all the way around and show you everything that this vehicle has. So it's a little breezy, a little bit chilly, but this thing's warming me up. I don't know about you. So I can't wait anymore. Let's jump in. Isn't this beautiful? Let's just start up front here. So way back when we first heard the information of the Carbon Edition, I was thinking more carbon fiber, but I did have the idea of a unique grille, or at least was supposing that it would be sort of like a carbon fiber grille. And although this is kind of vertical, it is a unique grille, and it's just beautiful. Gloss black, how it catches all the different angles of light, as you can see. And really, because of the length of those pieces in that design, it really stands out from way back, and you can tell that this is a special vehicle. Also, I'm really glad that they darkened up this chrome wing here, the signature wing, darkened it up a little bit, and just really goes well with this Carbon Edition, which again is not carbon fiber, but it's more of a blacked out black edition. So in other countries they're calling it the Kuro, which in Japanese means black. So we've got black wheels, black mirror caps, also the black Boulder grille, and then the darker signature wing. So this is the Carbon Edition, or the Black Edition. Talking about the wheels, you can see them, they're 19 inches upgraded. Let's go around. Again, remember that this is built on a Touring. So you built up from a Touring. So we go from 17-inch wheels to these 19-inch wheels, and they're all blacked out and beautiful. And so this is the same design on the Grand Touring and above, just blacked out. And as you can see, the different shades of the Polymetal Gray. I know that yesterday's video on the Polymetal Gray CX-30, we didn't have this sunshine, so that's why I'm out here to show all the different stuff. Of course, it's the time of day where you're going to see a lot of my shadow. But we've got this gloss black mirror cap, LED strip right here. And again, this being the Touring, you also have your blind spot monitors. Still got a little soap on it there. Everything else is here, so you have advanced keyless entry. I wish they would have done the same on this chrome trim here as they did on the wing, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. This is a big step forward in my opinion. And we've got the same emblems here, which you could plasti dip or black out. And this one, of course, is the turbo. So the first one we've had come in, this one is the turbo, and it's the first time they've offered the turbo on a front wheel drive as far as the CX-5, so pretty nice. Dual exhaust. This one does have the power liftgate. Also, some of the upgraded features that you'd find on like the Preferred or the SV. So you do have a moonroof and Bose system, and we'll check that out as we go inside. Back here, also upgrading from the Touring. You can see you have the latches here for this 40-20-40. So this inner latch drops that one down, little stuck there, fresh out of the factory. And then this outside one would get this folded down, or you could leave it split right here in the middle. And with the Bose, of course, you've got the subwoofer right here, and this is a 17-inch wheel also, so they're upgrading this size as well. So basically the turbos have the 17-inch wheel from what I can gather. Let's set this down here. So here's that away from the sun. Let's get out of the glare here. Side of the Polymetal Gray, and then those wheels looking beautiful. So just different shades here. I love this color. Definitely in my top 3 of all colors on the CX-5, and just a beautiful, beautiful vehicle. So upgrading to the Touring, or from the Touring, you also have the auto leveling LED, so not signature lighting, but does upgrade to auto leveling. And this one has, as standard with all CX-5s, all of your iActive Sense features, including that big radar there behind the big Mazda logo. So you have adaptive cruise control through Mazda radar cruise control with stop and go. So when you're sensing the vehicle in front of you, it will stop all the way to a dead stop and then engage a brake. Then you can just tap the accelerator and get back going when the traffic starts back. So that's a good feature. And of course, this camera up top here will help you with some other features such as lane keep assist and things of that nature. Let me try to keep my shadow out of it and just walk around real quick one more time so you can see all the different angles here and the light hitting off of it. Beautiful Kodo design on a beautiful vehicle. I think we need to pop the hood and at least take a look at the 2.5 turbo before we jump into the inside. So let's do that. Okay, here is the beautiful SkyActiv G turbo, and here is that actual turbo back here. So this is where it's all comes together. You can see the battery right here, your relays, your big air box, and also a little bit of air coming in right here. Big harness, and part of this is designed to help control the extra stuff that's required for the turbo. So if you want to take a look at it here, I think I may have popped one off not too long ago. But here's the look of this 2.5 liter, and this is nothing special with this engine for this model. It's the same 2.5T, so 227 standard horsepower and 250 with 93 octane. Gets 23 city, 28 highway, and beautiful, clean, brand new engine. And like I said, back here in the back is where that turbo takes place. And the 2021 CX-5 is standard with cylinder deactivation. No turbo has that though, because it's the outside 2 cylinders that their exhaust gases help pre-charge the turbine. And so it's that dynamic force through the engine running helps reduce turbo lag when you're needing that extra boost of power. So 227 is not too shabby. And the again, the Carbon Edition does come with a 2.5 naturally aspirated. This one is the turbo model, and for the first time, the turbo on a front wheel drive in a CX-5. So beautiful and a lot of fun. Let's jump inside. This may be really my favorite part right here. The red leather interior is just beautiful. And I'm a big red leather fan. I'm a big red fan. Soul Red Crystal is #1 on my colors list, by the way. So let's just talk about the interior here. So you do have this black interior on this door card or door panel. Also, this unique insert right here is really nice. And then, of course, you have some red stitching brought in right here as well. This is pretty much touring, as you would expect. Let's talk about the other interior upgrades. So leather wrap steering wheel with red stitching around. And this is the red interior, obviously because of shortages in this color. They did make available a black, which was a later option, black with red stitching to match this steering wheel. So I've got 1 or 2 of those on order, and they'll be coming in the next couple of months. But this one is really nice. No contrast stitching, those same red stitching around, and perforated seats. These, of course, on this one are heated, as with the Touring. You have your charger up there, your commander control, 2 USBs right there. And again, with this new infotainment 7th generation big 10-inch screen, both of those USBs can be used for Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. No wireless of any sort at this point. Then you have your traction control off, your power liftgate, and your lane departure off. I want to crank this up to show a couple of things. The first thing is, just like the Touring, you have your LCD over here. So that shows all of your information for your iActive Sense. This is a mechanical speedometer up here. So not the big one like on the Grand Touring and above. It's just like the Touring over here. Then this infotainment, see if we can focus a little bit. I know with the glare of the sun, but I wanted to just put it in reverse real quick and show you the resolution. A lot better than previous. See if I can get away from the glare here a little bit. So you can see all the imperfections of the asphalt behind me. Coming up on the rocks. So it's a lot better, not a dynamic turning as you see there. And I had someone comment below on a video about the ghosting or the halo like around this. It's not as bad in real life. So let me just try to get back to the position we were at. But around the icons here, sorry for the bump there, this ghosting isn't as bad as it shows right here, just because of my exposure. Let me see if I can. Yeah, there's a little bit of an adjustment there, so you can tell it's not as bad. It's having a problem focusing though, so it's not as bad as what you would expect or what you are seeing. But everything else, same panel here, and then your normal soft touch with black stitching. And just saving the red for the armrest, and then tying into the red seats, which have black accents at the bottom as far as the trim pieces. This one is a 6-way power. The driver's seat is an 8-way power. So you have the power lumbar as well with, make sure I'm in park, with with memory seating. So it's basically the Grand Touring seat. So you have two memory positions, an 8-way with power lumbar. Then you pick up the 6-way on the passenger side. So let's take a peek back here in the back. Let me put this back up. All right, brand new red leather. So here's a look at this seating. I did have this pretty far back. I'll stand back in just a second and get a bigger view, but you do have it cut out here for knees, sitting up high so you can slide your feet underneath. And I'm gonna come in from the other side and show a few things. Let's do this first. So here's a view from the front, and you can see you got latch positions on the outboard. Seat belts tuck in. I really love the design of these seats. These actually look more comfortable to me, and I'll get more experience as I go on through, but they just look really comfortable. So these, of course, have your 2 positions, so you can fold them down. They can lock right here, or they can recline a little bit to a second position. You can see that difference there. And on your armrest, have a nice device holder, cup holders, and console with 2 USBs, which are 2.1. So a little bit more juice to charge your devices. Rear AC vents, which are, again, the Touring upgrade. Map lights up here, which are just regular halogens. And pretty good view and pretty good room back here. So theater seating, of course, and we can see everything coming to us forward in the road from the back seat. Very nice interior, and this is I'm sure, making a lot of you happy that own this vehicle, and a lot more that are gonna purchase it in the near future. I think that's everything to talk about. This beautiful Polymetal Gray, and as you can see, the sun's coming down. So here's a different view without the direct sunlight. It's one of those shades that changes, makes it very special. I'm Jonathan Sewell Sales at Mitchell Mazda on the Boulevard in Enterprise. If you have any questions or comments about this vehicle, drop them below. Or you can always call or text me at 334-718-0504. One thing that keeps standing out to me is this signature wing right here. Just makes the headlights and everything look different. I really like that look. A signature lighting upgrade would be awesome on this. Drop a comment below if you think the Carbon Edition is for you, if you like the red leather, if you like the black wheels, if you'd like to see it in the future. And it's definitely special to me. I'm excited it's here. Hopefully someone will take it home soon. Maybe I get to drive it first. I really can't wait to see you in your own vehicle, and I really can't wait to see you in maybe one of these Carbon Edition Mazdas.